Attention! Liverpool close to completing deal to sign £50 million monster who could be a Salah repeat. A masterstroke by FSG could allow Liverpool to sign Victor Osimhen for £17 million and solve their headache with Nunez and Chesa. Anthony Gordon's transfer to Liverpool could be back on after a £45 million offer was made. Welcome, my fellow Reds supporter. Check out the latest updates on the Reds. According to Football Insider, Liverpool are very close to finalising the signing of Crystal Palace centre-back Marc Guehi. The 24-year-old defender is entering the final year of his contract at Selhurst Park, which could make a departure easier in the coming months. Back in January, Tottenham reportedly offered £70 million for the player, but the bid was quickly rejected. However, the situation has changed. Palace chairman Steve Parish acknowledges that losing Guehi on a free at the end of his deal is a real possibility, and Liverpool believe a deal around £50 million could be struck. According to Mick Brown, also from Football Insider, Guehi has turned down interest from Arsenal, fearing a lack of game time under Mikel Arteta. In contrast, he sees a clearer path to growth and a more prominent role at Anfield, which could be decisive in choosing his next club. Over the past decade, Liverpool have taken a very strategic approach to transfers, prioritising promising talents from outside the traditional Big Six. Marc Guehi fits that profile perfectly. A product of Chelsea's Cobham Academy, he has always been considered a high-potential player. Since joining Crystal Palace in 2021 for around £18 million, he has made 155 appearances across all competitions and played a key role in the club's historic FA Cup win last season. With Jarell Quansah likely to leave, a key gap opens up in Liverpool's back line. Guehi, with his versatility and two-footed ability, could take on a central role in Arne Slot's defensive setup, especially on the left side, currently occupied by Virgil van Dijk, but a position that will soon need a successor. Beyond his technical talent, Guehi is known for his composure, tactical intelligence, and defensive strength. Crystal Palace reporter Bobby Manzi even described him as a true monster in defence after a standout performance for the England national team. While he hasn't yet played in European competitions, Guehi was instrumental in Palace's campaign that earned them a Europa League spot, a historic achievement for many players in the current squad. Chelsea's interest in re-signing Guehi shows the Stamford Bridge club may regret letting him go too soon. However, if Liverpool manage to complete this transfer, it could mirror what they did with Mohamed Salah, another talent who blossomed away from Chelsea and became a world star at Anfield. Marc Guehi, with his rising trajectory and leadership qualities, has everything needed to become not only a key piece in Liverpool's squad, but also one of the Premier League's standout defenders in the coming years. Liverpool are reportedly planning a bold move to sign Victor Osimhen from Napoli, offering two players as part of a deal intended to appeal to the Italian club's CEO, Aurelio De Laurentiis. The Nigerian striker is one of the top names being considered as Liverpool look to further strengthen their squad, even after committing up to £116 million for the signing of Florian Wirtz. Wirtz is seen as a future Premier League star, and it's expected that performance-related bonuses in his contract will be triggered if he helps the club win major trophies. After signing goalkeeper Georgi Mamadashvili last season, and with deals for Jeremy Frimpong and Milos Kerkez progressing, Liverpool are not stopping there. The club is still seeking a top defender and a world-class striker to complete its emerging powerhouse. Currently regarded as one of Europe's top three clubs, alongside PSG and Manchester City, Liverpool could become even more formidable with Wirtz and another star addition. The current squad already boasts elite players like Alisson Becker, Virgil van Dijk, Alexis Mac Allister and Mohamed Salah. According to journalist Sebastian Vidal, due to the complexities of a move for Alexander Isak, Liverpool submitted a shocking offer to Napoli for Osimhen, Darwin Núñez, Federico Chiesa, and an additional £17 million. On Twitter, Vidal stated, "Given the complexity of the Isak case, Liverpool made a surprising offer to Napoli, Darwin Núñez plus Federico Chiesa, and £17 million to sign Victor Osimhen." Arne Slot wants an elite number, 9 to defend the title. Napoli are paying attention but want more. Manchester United are also in the race. If confirmed, this deal would be a major coup by new sporting director Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards, who returned as football CEO in March 2024. Liverpool would be offloading 2 players considered surplus by Arne Slot in exchange for one of the world's most promising strikers, and with relatively low capital investment. Wirtz is expected to be the creative engine of the team, and a striker like Osimhen could elevate his already impressive numbers. 15 goals and 16 assists last season. Despite a dip in form during the 2023-24 season with Napoli, Osimhen bounced back in 2024-25, scoring 37 goals for Galatasaray, showing that when motivated, he can maintain a phenomenal goal-scoring rate, even considering the differences between the Turkish League and the Premier League. While it seems unlikely that Napoli will accept the current terms, there is real interest from the Italian club in Darwin Núñez. However, De Laurentiis is known for being a tough negotiator, and it remains to be seen whether he'll agree to this kind of deal. Time will tell. Liverpool fans, what do you think of the potential deal involving Darwin Núñez, Federico Chiesa, and £17 million for Victor Osimhen? Would you support this move? The talented English forward Anthony Gordon, who had a strong season with Newcastle United, was already a major target for Liverpool last summer. At the time, the Reds advanced significantly in negotiations with the Magpies, reaching a verbal agreement valued at around £75 million. As part of the deal, defender Joe Gomez would have joined Newcastle, valued at approximately £45 million. The transfer looked close, and Gordon seemed set to return to Merseyside, this time wearing red, but it ultimately fell through. Why? Newcastle, under pressure to raise funds to comply with the Premier League's profit and sustainability rules, saw Gordon as a valuable asset. However, after selling Elliot Anderson and Yankuba Minte, the club balanced its finances and decided to pull out of talks with Liverpool. Now, the situation may be shifting. According to Chronicle Live, Newcastle had a £45 million bid rejected by Nottingham Forest for Anthony Elanga. This interest signals that the club could be planning to refresh its attacking options, and that could open the door for Gordon to leave. If Elanga is signed, Gordon may lose prominence or once again become a key asset for raising funds, which could reignite Liverpool's interest. Arne Slot, alongside Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes, remains closely tuned into the market for young British players already adapted to the Premier League, a profile Gordon fits perfectly. Gordon is fast, versatile, confident, and capable of playing in various attacking roles. He could add valuable depth to Liverpool's squad and help maintain top-level competition across all fronts. Moreover, his connection to the city of Liverpool, having been born there and starting his career at rivals Everton, would bring emotional and symbolic significance to his arrival. For many fans, seeing Gordon at Anfield would be a doubly meaningful reinforcement, in terms of both quality and the emotional weight of his switch from blue to red. It remains to be seen whether Newcastle will move forward with the Elanga deal and whether that will pave the way for Gordon's exit. In football, missed opportunities sometimes return, and Liverpool may be facing another chance to land a player who nearly joined them not long ago. So, Liverpool fans, if Anthony Gordon becomes available again, would you like to finally see him in a red shirt? Does he have a place in the squad being rebuilt by Arne Slot? Thank you so much for watching until the end. See you next time.